Y'all already know where this is headed. And let me just tell you a little bit of my process. When a player, especially on the weekends, especially on small slates when we're bracing for some foolishness to happen, Mr. Najee Marshall was just one of the real random things, random occurrences that happened tonight. But we're gonna make him the face of this topic. When players leave games early and say that they're sick or their back hurts or it's an injury that you can't really gauge, spidey senses are always going to go up because of all the players throughout the multiple leagues that have been caught for sports betting, for gambling on themselves. So when Najee Marshall is a popular person today because of all the uses that's opened up because of with Luka out. When he's a popular player, the whole world knows it, and he can't finish the game. Spidey senses are gonna tingle. Before I came on here, literally 30 seconds ago, before I hit start recording, I went on Twitter real quick, and I typed in N, I typed in A, and then all the trending topics came up. One was Najee Marshall, the other was Najee Marshall over, the other was Najee Marshall on point. So obviously, he's quite the discussion right now. Yeah, I had him in my lineup, but that's not the point. This is the point. This is for people that have. This is for the people that are going to be like, well, Chapo, you bet on him. That's why you're mad. No, I'm not mad. That's not why I'm mad. See, I'm a businessman, right? And in business, when you promote something, when you partner with something, you're fucking responsible. The NBA cannot partner with DraftKings and FanDuel, have people leave games, and not explain in detail why the fuck they're not finishing their game. It's unacceptable. If you think it's okay, good for you. There's two things going on, specifically with Najee Marshall. One, him and his family and friends bet the under on himself. Or two, he wasn't feeling well and he's not really a man. Because to be honest with you, in physical activity, a lot of times you don't feel well or you get hurt, you sprain something, bend something, break something, throw up, whatever, and you finish your mission. You finish the task at hand. That's what men do, right? There's a lot of blue collar men and women that listen to me, so they understand exactly what I'm saying. You don't just I'm not feeling well and not finish your job, not finish your task. So none of us could do it at work. I supposed to say I'm not feeling well and just leave this video right here. Would that make any sense? No. It's not just him. They're all doing it. No guts, no dignity, no pride, no heart. It's the fourth week in the season. This is like the third video that we're having the same conversation. None of you can do it. None of you can't go half-ass at your job. You'll be replaced. Why are they allowed to do it? If he's really sick, hey, listen, this is what happened to Najee Marshall. This was his symptoms. This is what happened. We're gonna explain because you're in bed with the betting company. You're in bed with them. You're profiting with them. The least you could do is explain to us why the fuck this guy's not fucking performing. If what I'm saying right now is going over your head and you're not understanding, stop gambling. This is a big problem. This is a huge problem. I could talk about Mason Plumlee right now. I'm not even gonna open that can of worms. I could talk about Kuminga playing 5 minutes in the first half. I'm not gonna open that can of worms. We could talk about Jackson Davis coming off the bench for the second half and having Looney start for him, but that's another can of worms. We could talk about Steve Kerr playing 13 players in the first half, but that's another can of worms. It's always something in the NBA, and we're supposed to just sit here like good fellas and good women and just accept it. I'm not mad. I'm just not. It's not even disappointment anymore. The product is burnt rice at the bottom of your pot when you left it on the stove too long. That burnt rice that you scrape up the bottom of your pan. That's what the NBA is, from top to bottom. All right, let's see if we can do something with this slate. SGA. Huh? What is this? What the fuck is this? Hold on. Uno momento. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. All right. Got a 5 gamer. We got the fadeaway. All right. Let's try this now. I'll make this quick. I'm not gonna really stay on this too long because honestly the NBA makes me sick. Like sick. Like, all right. Okay. Much better. All right, we got SGA 10-6. You gotta find value and play him. You gotta play him. Him or Jokic, you gotta play. Kyrie's been okay without Luka. Nothing sensational. I would love for him to be like a top play, like a shove, but he's not. Let me see what he did last night, bro. Let me see what he did earlier. I did play Kyrie. He did. Oh, he has 60 FanDuel fantasy points. That's amazing. Is he gonna do it twice in a row? I doubt it. Look, he's in the player pool. Will we get to him? He's 9.5K, very spicy. Fox. Fox is an okay player. I think DeRozan is back. DeRozan might be back, so that would determine what we do with Fox. Harden is always in play. Jamal Murray's been playing better since Jokic came back. Van Vliet 7K in play, looks good because of its pricing. Sexton against Utah, he's fine. Them guards can't guard anybody on LA, so fire up Sexton. Simons has been playing better. Let's play him while we can, while he's playing well before his price comes up. Westbrook, I don't think we need Monks in play. Looks a lot better without DeRozan. Chris Paul. Chris Paul. 29, 29, 39. 30 minutes, 29 minutes, 28. Listen, if Chris Paul's your last man in, that's fine. The minutes are fine. The price is okay. Keontae George, I don't mind against the Lakers. Shaden Sharp's in play. Sharp and Simons look better without Henderson. Banton looks good if Henderson can't go. Dinwiddie looks good if there's no Luka. Russell if you're desperate. Chris Dunn, 4,100. If he's your last man in, not the end of the world. Let's go to shooting guard. I want to say Jalen Green has been playing better. Let me just triple check. I'm lying. He just had one good game. One good game is diabolical. He should be ashamed of himself. He should get that money back. We'll keep an eye on Norman Powell. If Norman Powell is out, Harden gets another bump. Harden is still fine either way. Amen Thompson's in play. Lou Dort if you're desperate or playing a lot of lineups. Castle's in play, but so is Vassell. I probably try to stay away from both of them. Pretty sure they'll take away from the other. I mean, if one of them is your last man in, no problem. Connect is in play. Quentin Grimes had a good game on Saturday. I don't trust Quentin Grimes. I'm lying. I trust Quentin Grimes. My bad, Quentin. I'll just play him. Not for real. Let's just check his minutes. Yeah, he's playing. As long as he starts, he's fine. He's starting and playing almost 30 minutes. And if Najee Marshall is really sick and doesn't play again, doesn't play tomorrow or doesn't play on Sunday, not Quentin Grimes is a shove at 4,300. Joe, if you're desperate, let's go to small forward. We'll keep our eye on DeRozan. Porter, I'm not really interested in. With Jokic there, Markkanen against the Lakers, okay play. Markkanen hasn't been spectacular. If Gordon is back, that kind of hampers Porter's production just a little bit. Same thing with Braun. So we'll keep our eyes open on Gordon. Because if he's out, looks better for the rest of the guys. Avdia looks better if he starts. Najee Marshall, I don't want to talk about that right now. Eason, let me see. Eason and Jabari Smith are going to fluctuate. That's another thing that's real annoying. You never know which one is going to do what. It's just the new NBA. Kamar if you're desperate. Champagne if you're desperate. Hachimura if you're desperate. Quentin Barnes. Who the fuck is Quentin Barnes? Harrison Barnes if you're desperate. Like last guy in type deal. Alright, before we go to power forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you don't have time to wait for starting lineups, you don't have time to wait for the news that comes out late. You don't have time to do research. You want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups? No problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open, and everything else should be in the description. The NBA has absolutely sapped all my energy. I can't even fake it for you. Let's just get through this video. Maybe tomorrow's gonna be a new day. Braun 9-8 in play. Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams is very good fantasy player. 9K, fire his ass up. Collins is in play 7-2. PJ Washington looks a lot better with no Luka. Keegan Murray. I can never get him right. I'm lying. Keegan Murray can never get Keegan Murray right. 1 for 9. He shot. Whatever, bro. You get paid millions to be a goof. We're going to keep an eye on Jeremy Grant. Here's another underachiever. If he can't go, we're firing up Avdia. Bobby Williams. What happened to him now? Concussion. There's always something with him. I try my best to be positive. But fuck that, man. Just get out of here. You can't stay on the court. It's the truth. That's why Boston got rid of you. Did they fucking trade him for a bag of fucking tostones or some shit like that? You can't stay on the court. You guys call themselves professional. Nobody, like I said in the beginning, you can't just miss work. I was working for a job and I dislocated my ankle. I dislocated my ankle while doing my duties. They gave me 3 days to fucking come back with a dislocated ankle. And I had to come back limping around, hopping around, and still perform my duties. It took like 6 months to heal. These guys get to have a paper cut and stay and not work. This shit, he had a Bobby Williams. He's a fucking goof. Give me Jabari Smith Jr. He might fluctuate with Tyree Eason, but unless you got a crystal ball, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen? Play Jabari in one, Tyree Eason in the other. Pray to the heavens that your man gets more fantasy points. If DeRozan is back, I'm not interested in Crowder. Crowder wasn't even on yesterday's. He wasn't on yesterday's night slate. I was looking to play him on the night slate. He wasn't there. I guess nobody's working in the DraftKings offices, huh? Okay. All right, let's go to center. Let's wrap this up because I think I'm gonna be sick like Najee Marshall. Jokic from value, play him. AD, sensational, 10-7, fire him up. Wemby's absolutely in play. I love these guys on FanDuel because the blocks and steals, the extra points. Sabonis is in play at 9-7. Sengun is a good play, but he's in a tough matchup. Hartenstein at 7K, too cheap. Zubac's in a good play. If Norman Powell is out, he gets a bump. People have been sleeping on my man dominating. That's what he called himself, right? Fire up DeAndre Ayton. Kessler. He's in a tough matchup. But he should be able to get rebounds, though, right? Right. Gafford and Lively flip-flop like it's a sport. Like it's a little game within the game in that organization. You start one, the other one does better. You start the other one. What the fuck are we doing? What's really happening? Why can't a starting center just play the fucking starter minutes and dominate? What the fuck is so hard? What's up with all the ring around the rosy? Like, the NBA is so goofy on so many levels that it makes me want to pull my hair out. Because everything they do is stupid. Everything they do is stupid. Their day-to-day activity is stupid. Their nightly games are stupid. Their all-star break shenanigans are stupid. All that fake celebrity shit is stupid. I'm just over it right now. Like, who's in charge? Then they wonder why the stars don't want to be in a dunk contest. Why would you be a part of that fucking circus? Literally a circus. Bunch of fucking monkeys and orangutans jumping around the place. Half the people, or the celebrity game. How you have a celebrity game and nobody know who's who? What kind of celebrities are those? You got a celebrity game, but we don't know who the people are. Get the fuck out of here. Trying so hard to be relevant. This fucking league is the worst on the planet. Are we done here? We got Gafford and Lively, the Goof brothers. You got Collins that doesn't matter with Wemby back. You got these fucking ball boys down here not doing much of nothing. Seat warmers. Fucking fuck boys. I'm gonna go. I can't take the NBA anymore. I'm about to jump out my window. Like, y'all don't understand how stupid this shit is. I'm about to literally open up my window and fucking do a Jeff Hardy swanton bomb outside my window. Till I hit the concrete. Boom. And then I gotta worry about this shit anymore. Cause what the fuck are we doing? I gotta go before I say some shit. Get myself fucking banned from the fucking internet. I'm a go on and get out of here. Cause I can feel myself like getting ready to explode into confetti. See what I'm saying? I'm so. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell. Thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon. Link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Hope you had a profitable Saturday. And I'm going to talk to you guys later. Ciao.